Okay, we're back. Okay, it's fixed. Hooray, hello. Hello there, I'm Scontulus, and this is the latest Streamulus. Sorry for the technical difficulties, but here we are. Hopefully people find the stream. I've got to go share the link. I've got to make sure it looks correct on my other end. But I just want to start by talking about the cards, what I think of them, what cards I'm excited about. I think that these are some amazing busted cards. Let me just make sure that my thing is running properly. Is it working, guys? Is it working right? Is it looking good this time? Let's triple check. Jonathan Bell is in the house! Alright, I just double checked that my settings are corrected. Everything is working good now. John, are you guys excited for the new set? These are some crazy cards. I love the design approach of this new set. How it's much more open-ended, rather than being like new archetypes. Like, I'm mostly usually excited to play a new archetype, but there's not really like a specific new archetype in any... Like, there's Big Green is a new archetype, Memory is a new archetype, so we are playing those tonight. But otherwise, it's like all support for old stuff. A really cool set. I already crafted everything. I already crafted every card. So, we're going to start out, I just want to talk about the cards. I just want to be a little bit more chill of a stream, because last season... This update has a new character. No, they have completed the hero roster. Big Joe is insane. We can even talk about Beautiful Joe first if we want to. Let's just take this loose and just talk about it as we want to. But some of the new cards are really amazing. And Beautiful Joe, a card that people have been begging for forever. Just a minor cameo in the new set is making a huge impact in the meta immediately, I feel like. This card, at least against the decks I play, this card instantly beats me. Like, if my opponent summons this at the start of the game, I will, like, practically have to surrender. It's way stronger than it seemed like it would be on release. Its attacking effect is amazing. I feel like this deck has a natural home, just being played in, like, antibody activation, just so you can protect it and make it even bigger. It's so hard to defend itself from. This is gonna be a mainstay in Red, I feel like, until people, like, adapt around it. I feel like it's possible that we might be, for the first time in a long time, we might be back in, like, a situation back when Ashford made it so people stopped playing 3 MP units. People might move away from actions just depending on how popular Beautiful Joe is. I think this could be a very popular card. I think Red's going to be really good this season. So let's talk about their legendaries. Red's legendaries are, like, okay. I'm more impressed by, like, cards like Beautiful Joe and the Explore cards, mostly. Hope is the name of Dawn. When this came out, there was, like, 2 people who were like, it's mid. And I was like, no way, you can play it in every deck. It's so versatile. But so far, I think it's going to get a lot of early play. If he doesn't have the action MP gain, he would be fine. But he does, so he's broken. Alfred Ashcorp. Yeah, that was the guy. That guy warped the meta. I think it's possible that Joe might have a similar effect if he's really popular and Red is as strong as I think it will be. I think a big relief if you are building for this new set is you can focus on, like, one deck right now, and it's only going to use, like, maybe one of these new legendaries. Like, this is an overwhelming set to look at, but most of these cards don't go in multiple decks. Like, this Ryu is pretty weird. I think he only goes in... I don't know what deck he goes in. I guess you can play him if you think he's cool, but I'm a little not sold on the Ryu so far. So far, I think that these are the best ones. Hope is the name of Dawn. It's very usable, but I think that it's hard to, like, spam out your hero art at the speed where you're getting free hero arts. Like, it's honestly never... Free hero arts is just not, like, actually that good of an effect, it's surprisingly. Hi, what's up, Isa? We're having a chill stream tonight. I don't know if we're going to talk about every card or how long we're going to talk about every card. But oh my god, this art is so cool. Light burst forth into the void as if it's the final battle. I want to read some of the flavor text, but that will take too long, I think. Okay, the next card is Tenacious Survivor Jill. I am really impressed with Antibody, specifically because, let's just jump ahead, because there is a common card that they did not reveal that really makes Antibody do its thing. I didn't even realize she had this destroyed by damaging effect. Nina, explore for Jolt or explore for Mjolnir and give it -2. Mjolnir for 1 MP is crazy. This card is going to be all over the place. 1-8 is already a solid stat line for red. You could throw Antibody on this and you wouldn't be sad about it. This is going to be a super popular deck. Gotta get Jill for Halloween. Like the Jill Halloween, like a new EX would be cool. There's no, like, TEPPEN Halloween vibes this month, surprisingly. What's up, everybody? We're just taking it easy so far. So I think an important part of the picture with Jill is the new Nina. Nina makes the deck super efficient and just constantly wiping your board. It's for 2, not 1. Oh, okay, it does cost 2. I thought it costed 1. Oh, okay, that would be too much. Okay, thankfully. Joe is insane. That was the first card I wanted to talk about. I said that I think that card will be meta warping. That card is the new meta warper. So Jill explores for handgun and additionally can explore for rocket launcher. Let's think. I think she's a little slow. I think that I haven't seen this card yet. Maybe it's just because people are like maybe the people the explore players I fought were just like holding it. Maybe they didn't draw it. I don't know. But I haven't seen this card yet. So I'm not, like, super sold on it. But Explore is broken. Explore is very good. So I think that this card will see a lot of play. I wish it had Heavy Pierce or something. I don't know. I guess you throw your hero art on it, and it's really protected. What did I miss? We're just talking about cards. What? I was just telling you that you're probably not cooked. Or I was going to say that you're probably not cooked. You were, like, saying for the alt format we always run, you think you're cooked. Jill's just okay, yeah. She doesn't even discount the rocket launcher is my big problem. She doesn't discount the rocket launcher. Like, she's a 2-9. But she does have Veil. The Veil is good. The Veil makes it so she's pretty threatening. But, like, I just want her to have, like, one more effect without the indestructible. I mean, she already has a lot of effects, but just, I don't know. I'm not super impressed with Jill. Maybe it's just because I haven't seen her yet. GDF Captain Commando. This card is killer. Everybody knew this card was going to be good. It reads really good. It does 4 damage to all units. That's great. Heavy Priori. I have PTSD on that card. Which one? Joe. Anyway, Captain Commando. I think that this card is going to be great because it's a very simple add to a deck that's already solid, that didn't lose anything, that was already doing well against CEM, that keeps basically everything. I guess it was using, like, probably Captain Commando. I need it. Captain Commando is pretty awesome. I think that it's easy to craft this and be like, this is like the one card that I want for my deck, and then I will just leave alone the other cards until I pull them. I think they've designed the new set really well in that regard. So this guy is just like another Leon in the deck, practically. Like, this one place is doing, like, as much or more damage than your Leon is. Like, Leon does 8, this is doing, like, 12. And then he gives all units with energy points, including himself, which gets MP refund. So he's just really efficient. He helps you aggro. He gets bigger, so he's a great target for Thunder Edge or whatever you're doing with your energy. Probably Blazing Wall is what most people like. I need to pull for an epic card. I'm burning. It's hero season. Are you pulling for... There is one new burn card. This is the new burn card. It removes 8 cards from your graveyard to play a card from your hand, but I don't know if burn uses this. I think that this card is a little bit of a meme, but I think it's also really cool. I am currently, like, using it, testing with it, alongside Ryu, just to cheat out Ryu, because Ryu is so expensive, and he will almost always be the highest cost card to get pulled with the effect. So you can target Ryu pretty easily, and it's not too difficult. What deck am I playing this in right now? Not Explorer. I was playing it in... Oh, in Energy. Energy was what I was playing it in. Alongside Captain Commando. So I think that these guys are cool together. Captain Commando is like an A tier card. Totally a great card. Ryu, I think he's like... He's too busy aura farming. He takes too long to aura farm this time. I think I don't know which one I like better. I haven't seen Capcom enough to know if he's better than Leon, but Leon's quite like a high bar. I want to say Capcom is like as good as Leon, yeah. And he's a better combo card. Like this Ryu is so aura farm. I feel like it's really hard to play him for 9 MP. That's why I feel like you have to play this card alongside him to summon him, because you don't want to pay that 9 MP for him, because his when played effect is not really that worth it. It makes it so his quest effect does 11 damage instead of 8, but the 8 damage is already pretty much enough to kill whatever. And I feel like what Hero Arts is good with, basically all of them actually. He's good at 9 MP. Okay, I just need to test with him more. I need to play him in, like, all of my red decks until I've, like, tested with him enough. He's, like, really cool. And he goes in any red deck, so he's, like, a cool card to have, but I don't think he's necessarily. He's not, like... He doesn't seem like he's the card that's, like, ending the game all the time. Maybe if he had a better stat spread. Yeah, he doesn't have a ton of inevitability is what I mean to say. He's a skill-testing card. I'm sure he will be turning games around. But playing him for 9 MP is kind of like, oh no, kind of feels bad. And then this Rathalos is mad weird. I feel like this Rathalos is only going to get played in monsters. Although at the same time, I have seen this Rathalos, I have lost to this Rathalos in decks that were not mono red monsters, just because it has really good inevitability. It's really good at ending the game. And the board wipe is crazy. The board wipe is a huge comeback. I feel like they must have discounted it somehow, but I did fight this card. I did lose to this card. He's just a big boy. Rathalos with Chaos Dragon from the last set. I definitely play monsters with Chaos Dragon. Chaos Dragon is good with Zinogre deck. Yeah, I think that this Ryu is a little too expensive. He's really cool. They have buffed like previous Ryus, but he does have a really high impact. Like, when that effect goes off, this is probably game winning. This is probably turning the game around. If you can, like, really snipe something good. But it's only one card, and then you get MP backed for it. I wish that you could do it more than once, like, with... Like, let's just compare him directly to the card that I think is incredible, that I am super willing to pay 8 MP for. Basically the same cost as Ryu, so maybe I should be nicer to Ryu considering how much I love Metal Hero Mega Man. This Rathalos is awesome. I think this Rathalos is better than the Ryu. It's the biggest red board wipe so far. It is Red's board wipe, yes. Red has had cards where we're like, yeah, that's a board wipe for Red. This is a board wipe for Red. This is stronger than any destroy board wipe ever. And it refunds 4 MP, so you're paying like 6 MP for it. That's an amazing cost for this effect. 6 MP for this effect is crazy. So if you look at it that way, this card is way over curve. You just have to like slow down and make a huge investment into it. A really cool card. I think we'll see a lot of this card, and people will get better at like playing into this card. So it's gonna be like, this is the real skill tester, is like setting this guy up. Ooh, has he wait a second. Look at that art, you guys. That's the dagger that revived him. That's like buried in him usually, right? Did he like shed that off somehow? Let's read the art. Let's read the lore. A flying wyvern called the King of the Skies. It spread its wings and soared above the vastness of the land. Its defeat had cost it more than territory. Now it bathes. It's just edgewang. Scott, Moya. We're just talking card games. We're just looking at all the cool new cards. It's like the coolest TEPPEN set ever. Let's talk about the Mega Man. The Mega Man is Green's best board wipe ever. He is fighting Kage, isn't he? No, the Rathalos is fighting Kage, yeah. I don't know why, but the Rathalos is fighting Kage. Okay, the new Mega Man is amazing. If you can block with this, then it can kill 2 more units immediately with its arm parts, and then it's a 10 attack unit that also has Veil and 5 HP left usually. Amazing. And then you can heart tank it, and it becomes a 7/12. That is literally Son Goku, but, you know, Sun. But basically Goku. But they lowballed his power level. They made him with 2 MP. I don't know what this card is for. It's really solid. It's really well-rounded. I like it in basically whatever. But I don't know what it's, like, supposed to break or what it's supposed to, like, help with. But I'm putting this card in things if I can find room for it. If I can find room for Goku, I'm putting the 2 MP. Like, this card is so cool to me, the 2 MP card. It's like a card that shouldn't be real. I will talk about cards in the order that they are brought up by chat. We will continue to be out of order. The new Akuma is amazing. I have only played and only really seen this new Akuma used for his own Ascend effect, because his Ascend effect is so game-winning. And it's just Sound Wukong again for the millionth time. Yes. Basic ass. Please the people. Please the Japanese. I feel like they eat that up. They love the Sun Wukong. Wait, no, is it the Chinese people that love the Journey of the West? It's a very culturally desirable story to tell. I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of, like, the Tale of Six Kingdoms or something. I don't know. There's that one thing that has the men in it. Anyway, Thousand Deaths Akuma. I haven't seen anybody use his first effect yet, even though I'm seeing a lot of... I guess I might have seen somebody use it to, like, ascend, like, a... Ethan Winters that was hanging around. It can help your Ethan Winters to survive, but you pretty much want to use it for his big hugeness effect, so you can get him up to be, like... this card has a ton of inevitability. Like, it has an amazing destroy built onto it, which we're used to using that type of effect with JP being amazing. Which card is? Mega Man? Mega Man is just godlike. Mega Man is extremely well-rounded. Mega Man is a comeback mechanic, and he is also so strong that his stats are so good that you can just rush down with him. Like, if you just play him out, this card is hard to deal with. This card is threatening game just by existing because he's a 10 attack unit once you use arm parts. Super hard to deal with. Akuma, just because Akuma was mentioned. This card is so scary. Like, the thing that makes it good is you ascend, and then you will pay... We are willing to pay 7 MP for this ascend effect. This ascend effect is so good. This destroy ascend is worth 7 MP. And then he turns into, like, an 8-10, usually... Oh, what? Come on. That's so cheap. And then if he gets blocked, he gains more stats, and he moves to another lane just to get more kills and, like, put more pressure on. He is truly the 1000 Deaths Akuma, because he is going to keep getting more deaths. His first effect is the most irrelevant effect. Every black deck is going to be playing this card. This is an overpowered card, practically. Just a killer game ender and interaction piece. Like, it's perfect. Gonna be seeing a lot of that one. A 10 out of 10 card, that one. I would put it as an S tier if I were making a tier list right now. He has Rush too. That's what really gives it the inevitability. No one's dying today. I cannot believe they printed this card. This is another card that would, like, only come to you. Played right, he's a board wipe. Let me read him again. Just his... Well, actually, yeah, because you can destroy with him, then block with him, and then get his Rush to kill another thing. That's crazy. Probably one of the best. If you're a black player and can only get one card, get this one. The other black legendaries are a little situational or limited to one deck. This card is also amazing. Okay, so we're talking green. We're talking green. This is another card that could only exist in a dream, and then they printed it anyway, completely baffling the people who would have expected some level of self-control from the devs. They took their strongest card ever, one of their strongest, most infamous cards, and gave it to everything on the board. And so far it's just okay. So far I'm not so far I'm not like, this is a must run. Like, it probably is going to be by the end of the season. But right now I'm like, I could like take it or leave it. Like, it's amazing that they printed this, but so far it's not like helping me win against Folu, you know? Like, I'm such a combo-brained player that I could live without this card at the moment. I'm sure as I get better at the decks I'm playing right now, I'll be like, yeah, this is like the most obvious include in the deck. But it's not like you need it. You don't totally need it, I don't think. Because what's it really beating right now? Like, it's not beating this. It's not beating energy combos. It's not beating chart shot combos. You know, it's good, but it's not that good. It's like definitely something that you want in your deck, but you can choose not to play it if you don't want to. I think you use it in lower end green and not big green. Yeah, I'm probably a little biased because I'm mostly playing big green so far this season. Dream Team Nero and Feline. I think this could work against the new purple board wipe. Oh no, that card. Wow, I didn't even think about that. Okay, it's important to have once people learn that card. People will learn that card and it'll be super annoying at some point. So that's a good point. Dream Team Nero and Feline. This card explores for Tomboy, which on its own is already really threatening. I've lost to this card at least like twice, just because it was somebody played it, they played down Inherited Darkness Iris to get a ton of MP boost, and then they just went for Tomboy on their freaking Iris, and I had nothing for that. They didn't even like get his second effect. I mean, his second level, they just got the first level, and they didn't even really use him. It just did it just did the Tomboy thing. So I think this is good in like a good stuff green deck. I think that this has a lot of potential, but it's also not like necessary in any archetypes. You can play it in big green. I might put this back in my big green deck because it's really easy to activate in big green. There's a fetch that I like to play in big green. There's a lot of good stuff there's a lot of easy ways to activate this. So you can activate it using Invasion or with Hey Nico. But you can just as easily do it generically. You could even activate it with Mega Man, I guess. Alright, that's all the green legendaries. Oh wait, no, there's also X. He's so cool. Return from Beyond, the point match card. I think that's a really good card. Let's get it out of the way so that we can, just stay on one page from here on. Return from Beyond is all the way over here. This card I think is necessary. This card looks super necessary, and the art is amazing. I like this card because it means the story is not over. Everybody has been saying, no, this is the EOS update, and it's like, we have to keep reminding everybody that there's just no reason to believe that. It can be climactic and not be EOS, end of service. But this card, the flavor text literally says, they stood in the rubble of the ruined city, and they knew the final battle was nigh. So we still have more sets to come. We still have more battle to be fought. X design in this one, it's amazing. I love his cape. I was about to say I saw a tweet from a Japanese player who was like, X's design with the cape just brings great joy to the Chunibyo heart. And if you don't know what a Chunibyo is, it's Japanese for somebody who really likes edgy stuff, and it's like that stage in middle school where you just need everything to be more edgy and cooler than it is, and X it's just a peak design. It just appeals to all the right sensibilities. It just reminds me of what I love. Teppen wouldn't EOS this soon. Teppen has been out for 6 years. Teppen is a 6-year-old game. That's why we are allowed to have such cool stuff happen, because we've built up to it and have had such cool lore to make these moments happen. I love Edge. Yes, Edge is the best. It's necessary for a balance with idealism with the heroes. But anyway, this card, give one hero, explorer, and an MP cost of 2 or more. -1 for every time you used Explore, so you can reduce your Ryu down to 1 MP. So if you're playing... So I was saying earlier that I don't know if Ryu is that good. He's definitely amazing in Explore, so you can reduce him down to 1 MP. Let's try to go a little faster, just because things are... Alright, Smokin' Sexy Style. This is a bounce that plays a card from deck. Pretty expensive, though. Kind of random. I think it's probably good in memory, but I'm not playing it in memory because I really want to build memory. So I don't know what this is actually good in. But it's probably, like, really good. You know, it might be good in lock and stuff, you know. Let's see. Shadow Hero Ada. When a board slot is inflicted with... Is there more to say about this card? It's so simple. Shadow Hero Ada. This is a deck I don't really like. I don't think I'm going to play this card because I'm not that into lock. She looks freaking sick, though. Oh, I can't zoom in on her art. Am I supposed to be the goddess of victory? Man, she's getting all cocky. She's about to turn on everybody. But she gets huge. She has shield. The important effect that makes her worthwhile is the unleash that removes a unit. That's why she's good. You'll play her just for that. I think her first effect, if you are ever playing her without the unleash, I do not think Ada is worth it, even though she can probably get a lot of value. If you have a bunch of locks ready, you pretty much want to save them for something like Jury or Nikke reference. I don't know Nikke. Oh wait, yeah, Nikke, the goddess of victory. I can recognize that. Hayato. Okay, wait. So yeah, I think that this card is good, but it's not better than the best card in lock. It's a good card in lock, and if you're a lock fan, then you're excited to play this card. But I am a lock hater, so I'm not going to play it. Most likely. Lightning Fast Hayato. This is a cool MVC2 guy. When played, he has the Darkness Illusion effect, so you probably play him alongside a Temptation, I guess. Probably. But you don't even need to, because there's the card that locks everything for him. It's kind of crazy. Okay, but then the important part is, when an enemy unit is placed on the field, halt that unit for 5 seconds, so it gets to attack it for free. I skipped class for the stream. Oh my gosh, no, don't skip class. No, don't say that. No. He's from Plasma Sword? Wasn't he in MVC2? I guess I shouldn't call people MVC2 people if they're not specifically the cactus. A surprising amount of inevitability for Halt. A card that is so strong that you can only play it in Halt. Very good card. I'm excited to play this in Halt. I'm excited to play Halt soon. But I didn't build it for today because I built like 8 freaking decks. The stream is probably going to go long because we're only going to... You know, it's probably going to go long tonight. This card was built for Demons. This is such a weird card. I think that Demons is an extremely weak deck. So I don't think that this Dante is very good. This Dante places a demon from your graveyard, so if you're not playing demons, you kind of already, like, don't love this Dante. And he does have an amazing effect where after dealing damage to the enemy hero, he returns an enemy unit to the EX pocket, which he will do twice. If he gets to his attack in, he'll return 2 units, but there's not really a good way to ensure that. There's no good way to... You can't give this flight, naturally, unless you're playing it alongside the Explorer Ada. That's kind of a weird way to do it. This Dante is bad. Poop. Yeah, I think this Dante is super weird. I don't understand what to do with this Dante to make it get its attack effect in. And Demons is not a good deck because it only got this card. This is the only new card that the Demon tribal deck gets to play. This card is the MVC2 pack. The MVC pack. Seriously. Everybody's like comparing it to Smash Brothers. Like we got our Everyone is Here moment. Like, I can't think of like a more lore impactful... Like it is Smash Ultimate. Smash Ultimate is truly the only comparison. Because we got every important character back for a big return, a big art for every character that perfectly captures what they're all about. You could... Oh, yeah. That's what we were saying. For Hayato. Let's see where that card is. Just because it's important to talk about alongside Hayato. This is my favorite new art. This is the cutest art in the game, practically. I saw a cute art of this art on my There's an artist I like on Twitter, Dame Yamakin. I couldn't retweet it. They have their Twitter like privated or something, or I would have retweeted it. But he was like, people are halted because they all couldn't bear to look at the lovers. They were like stunned by the adorable, like he had like X covering Mega Man's eyes not to look at the two of them being so freaking cute. I love Zero's reaction. It's very cute. I'll try not to swoon. But halt everybody for 5 MP is really good, really efficient. That's going to be useful in tons of decks. I'm trying this out right now in memory just because it slows the game down. Last season it was proven that a 1 MP halt for 5 seconds on one unit was extremely powerful, and we still have that in... No, we don't have that in Standard anymore. That rotated out with MCD. But that proved to be an extremely powerful card. So I think that card will prove to be extremely powerful, and not just for the combo with Hayato, it will just be good in general in purple as a tool that you can use in any purple deck. So purple's got tons of tools, like this amazing Zero. I don't know if you'll get to play this generically, because you have to build memory for it, but oh my gosh, what a payoff, what a game ender, what a comeback mechanic, what is there to say, especially since he gets discounted by the other memory units. He's efficient. It feels like it costs nothing to play him since he gets you MP back, and he gets you more threat-making potential. Just an extremely cool card. All about comeback and inevitability, which is what legendaries are built for, and this one happens to be Zero, kicking butt, so it's awesome. Play this card if you're playing memory, and maybe if you can think of another way to play this card, you should as well. Hidden Anathema Rosemary. I think this card is amazing for its last effect. I think its middle effect doesn't come up that often. I think it's pretty slow. So I don't think that this card will be like running the game or anything. But the ability to heal that much is really strong. So certain decks will play this. It might be good in Revenge. It might be good in... I don't think it's going to be good in Despair because you don't want to send this to the graveyard. So Despair, Wail, and Perish does not really get to play this one. But it's probably good in Revenge. I was testing Revenge earlier and I don't have this one yet, so I haven't put it in my deck. I've gotten Akira to copy this Zero before. Wait, does Akira copy? I thought it just places. Holy crap, does Akira copy? There's no way it copies. Copy? It copies it? Okay, let's just jump down to Memory. Memory is one of the most promising new decks of the format, and it's largely to do with cards like this that put so much pressure on for such a small investment. This card can copy Zero from decks, so you still have another copy of Zero. I didn't realize it was copy. I thought it just placed them. This card is amazing. Purple Memory has been really fun. There's also IMA. This is a deck that just clears boards. It just is. I want to start talking faster so we can get into playing. But I also do want to talk about all the cards. Like I said, I want to do a card review because people like those, but it's taking a long time because there's so many cards. God-Defying Heretics, crazy card. Super random. I think people will play this, and it will be a good comeback mechanic, but you can't use it when you're far ahead, just to put on pressure. So it's very well designed in that sense. So they were smart with that. We already talked about this card being broken as hell. Every black deck plays it. This is the game ender in Despair. This is so much comeback potential for Despair. When you're down to 15, putting your whole board on, and getting this up to like a 6 or a 7. Let me think. It goes up to a 5, and then it goes up to a 6 and a 7 attack unit. Crazy. This is basically Gogen Dante's from last season, but specifically for specifically Despair, Wail, and Perish instead of for Spirit Monsters. So what I mean to say is that this card beats CEM when you activate it. If you can get this Decimate against CEM, they will lose. So if you're just looking for stuff to play, you're a black player and you want to beat CM, maybe try out Despair, Wail, Perish. Specifically craft this card as your first craft of the season, and I think you can probably beat a couple red-purple players. Wicked Girl Miria, I think, is a little bit of a meme. This card costs 10. I think this is just an Ouroboros card. I don't think this is going to really see much play in other decks. And the part that sucks about this card is that its death effect only goes off if it actually restores MP. So if you play it into... we'll probably play the new Despair tonight, because we're planning to go long tonight. This is going to be... we'll see how long, but I want to play a bunch of stuff. I think this is an Ouroboros card only. Only pick this up if you play Ouroboros, I think. Because its attacking effect is amazing in Ouroboros. And only okay in... like, it's still decent in Despair Whale Parish, but you would rather just play the 6 MP card that fetches something from Graveyard, rather than a 10 MP card to do it. Rush Crush Veil is just so that she can get her attacking effect, which is only really good in Ouroboros. It's only really worth 10 in Ouroboros. And in Ouroboros, you can just summon it right from Graveyard using Ouroboros. I keep saying that word Ouroboros, which is what that card is for. It speaks for itself. Maybe I'll be wrong and it'll show up all over the place, but for now I think... And I should say, I think Ouroboros is really weird, because you have to send a lot of cards to the graveyard before you can start popping off with this stuff. Like, this card is... you have to send, like, 3 different... you have to send so many different cards to the graveyard before it's consistent. Because this card is the most expensive thing you send, and you can't summon this from graveyard and have an effect until you send another thing, and the next thing you're going to send is either going to be Gil, which would be amazing to summon, or it has a 50% chance to be a Franziska von Karma, which, if it's just Franz, and it's not Franz summoning another unit, that's kind of whack. That's kind of not that good. So this card takes a ton of setup. I don't know how good it is. Really expensive. We talked about this one. I think it's freaking sick. I think it's a good combo with Ryu. Jin Saotome. I think this is a cool generic card. Happy to see Roll in this set. And she's just a chill little girl. She's just like not fighting too hard. She's just like a supportive Roll. And this guy looks really cute. I don't remember what his name is. Eddie, perhaps? I'm going to build Memory. Memory is awesome. The new Phoenix Wright is awesome support for one of my favorite decks, Charge Shot, the deck I tourney topped with. But I already see people playing the deck without this card, and I'm like surprised by that, because this card is so cool. I guess its first effect, the reduce HP effect, is not that good, because it's targeting the lowest HP unit, but I think it's good to just have more consistency with a higher ceiling with this card. It's an efficient way to get your combos going without having to go for, like, to Trenodon being much slower. But people might just skip on this card and play what they already know, what they've already tested. Demon Slaying Light, I think that this card is fine. I'm not super impressed with it so far. I don't think it's better than Disarm, because you really want to target the things you want with Disarm. I don't love Random Seals. I've never been a fan of Random Seals. I think this card is just fine. But if you like Random Seals, you'll be rewarded for playing this card because it refunds MP. So it is really high ceiling. It is very well statted. It's a strong card, to be honest. Beautiful Joe we talked about, he's broken as hell. Let's go back to Jin Saotome. Jin Saotome. The problem is that Phoenix Wright doesn't help the problem with CEM. He doesn't help its actual consistency problem, yeah. But it is still good to have another starter. Not like we didn't have an excess of starters to choose from. Jin has to have Memory 4, I guess is his thing. So he's a 4/7 with Memory. And Rush and Coordination Crush. That's pretty freaking cool. I'm excited to see this card. I think it will be flashy. This might be a Burn card. This card would be pretty good in Burn, I think. Because I've seen plenty of Burn players who play... Velocidrome in their Thunder Edge Burn. Just because it has Rush and good stats. And this has Rush and better stats. I mean, not... It has better stats. Yeah, it has Rush and better stats. So this might show up in Burn. I think that would be cool. Would be really awesome in Burn. Burn Thunder Edge especially. Oh, we should talk about Amaterasu. She just has all of her hero artifacts. It's so cool to see them designed like this. Gain +1 attack and art charge for each different tribe among unit cards in your hand in the X pocket. So this is pushing for the mono version of Red Purple CEM. which is a fair deck that I would love to see more of. If people actually play Durbin and this card together, that would be awesome. And when attack becomes 4 or higher, she gives you MP back, so she's just extremely well statted. She has agility. She's like a 5/9 with agility and all this crazy stuff. If there are 5 or more different units in your graveyard, that's the one thing that slows her down a little bit. So she's a 5 different unit card, but all of her other effects are amazing. A ton of pressure. I think people will experiment with this card, and it will just need to find a home. Maybe alongside Jin, I don't know. But this card is really strong. You fought the Amaterasu? That Ama is busted. Oh my gosh, I'm excited to see it. You fought monocolor tribes? That's pretty sick. I'm excited to test that eventually. It will have to be for next week, I guess. Maybe. Roll is more ammunition to send off of your El Fuertes. And she's a combo with El Fuerte, and she's a combo with other things. She's a combo card. I like making combos happen. I like doing stuff unrespondably. And she protects everybody. She's really good alongside the other new energy supporter influencer. Oh my gosh, there's so many cards. I don't know if we're going to get through all of these. At an hour, we're going to stop reviewing cards, I think. Let's try to keep going faster. This roll kicks butt. I like her deck. Chun-Li. Big Green is so cool. Big Green is so strong. I love the new Big Green. I love being able to play... Like, you can use this to target just Mega Man in your deck if you want to. We will play a Mega Man only deck today for at least a couple matches. But we are mostly going to play regular Big Green, which can summon Hagar. All of the new cards synergize really well with Chun-Li. And if you use Kareen to summon this from graveyard, it can trigger to summon another card from deck. So it's just very just tons of possible combos with this card. I adore this card already. I was able to get a 10-win streak with this card. I love this card. The memory cards, Efficient Memory Starter. This is a card you activate to activate memory. You play 3 of these in your memory deck. It's really good and helps you get to memory. Really awesome. Date Masamune. I haven't seen this deck yet, but I'm scared of it. The Forest deck was amazing last season. It was good with Breakaway. I think giving it more Banish is really scary. But it lost one of its best cards, so maybe it's not any good anymore. I haven't seen it yet, so hopefully I don't. Velkhana is really good. Congrats on top 10! Yay, thank you! I secretly was supposed to beat Thirsty, but I was too scared to brave the ranks to fight to get ahead of him. But if it comes to it this season, I will go ahead and I will rank higher than Thirsty. I will try. I want to get, maybe not this season, but during this 3-season stretch, I want to get to 2200 and I want to beat Thirsty. Unless he also gets 2200. If he also gets 2200 in the same season as me, then forget it. He gets it. He's too good. Velkhana, I think it's cool that this card has an invasion for 4 to halt all enemy units to get you started. And it can also destroy an enemy unit. I love the modality of that. And it has scaling. You don't have to play it for 6. Just a good card. I love the modality of it. It's very well designed. Now we have frickin' Ryu. This card is so sick. This card has so much inevitability. This card becomes Ascension Dragon. That is unstoppable amounts of value. If you can get that to pop off like a single time, then you're probably winning the match. Like, it's so hard to come back from this guy turning into Ascension Ryu. He's so good. The Explore for Resurrect does not really matter. All you care about is the turn into Dragon. Congrats yourself, Repsy. It's always fun to... getting a new Persa Blessed is one of the most satisfying things there is. I need to get some more water in a second. Okay, we're almost done with epics. We're almost more than halfway done. I need to go faster. This is taking so long. Ethan Winters, an infinite looping card because he heals from the mold. This card is so cool. I am really excited. I have lost to this card. Ryu D's nuts. What? That's crazy. I think it's so cool how they implemented this card's lore, making him continually revive himself. They finally realized the best form for Ryu is Dragon form, because it's a freaking board clear potential. I play this card alongside other cards that give effect damage plus, to make it do more damage, and being able to play units to do damage direct to the enemy hero. You can get 2 placements of the... Like, if you have a Sentient Dragon on board, and you play a Ryu, that's 2 damage. And then the Ryu dies and turns into the dragon, that's another 2 damage from the dragon effect. It's just broken. It just kills you. It just makes you die. The Ethan Winters is so hard to kill, so much value, so awesome. Aesthetically, mechanically, just an amazing card. They just did such an amazing job with this set. Psycho Mega Crash, this card's pretty scary. I think I'm scared of this card. I haven't seen it yet, I haven't tested with it yet, but I think this is going to be a probably pretty scary card. But you do have to pay stuff, you have to play stuff to go with it, but it probably makes the MP Sigma deck even stronger than before. I guess that deck probably plays Mireia and stuff. Pretty cool. Orichi basically makes Despair Whale and Perish viable, giving you a ton of grind game. Her damage effect is kind of slow, so you have to send a lot of stuff to the graveyard before you can get to her damage effect. So she's not quite as good as the other card in the deck, which is Devilit. Devilit is even better because she sends stuff. And has her classic battle damage taken becomes 1, which lets her counter anything. She can counter the freaking Mega Mans that are so broken, and other amazing cards that are just unstoppable, like Faolu's and stuff, Faolu combo plays and things. Oh, and this card goes alongside the Ethan Winters, makes it really broken. Ascend is probably going to be one of the strongest decks. It did lose new headgear just to gain a stronger version of new headgear that costs less for the same effect, really. Really cool. Gonna be fun to test with that. The last epic we have to talk about is Sigma. I was playing Revenge earlier today, and it's extremely strong. It only got this 1 new card. There are no other new Revenge cards, but this 1 card is so crazy. Oh, there is also the Revenge action that places a unit. So Revenge is just accelerated now. The only real difference... So this card reads really, really scary, and the deck is scary now, but this card is not, like, unfair. This card just comes in as a game ender in a game that you already lost, realistically. This card is only doing its 13 damage effect in a game that you should be losing, because you let them get to 13 damage, 13 revenges. I think Ascend is going to be really scary. The Akuma is amazing. The strongest deck that gets to use the Akuma is probably going to be really good. It's probably the best deck for Rosemary, too. Hadn't even really thought about that. I haven't built it yet, though, so I'm only talking out of hype. I haven't actually tested it. Golden Head... I'm gonna get some water, you guys. I've been talking a lot. I gotta get some water. I'll be right back. Alright, here I am. He and Ashura is my favorite dads. Ethan's the best. Rosemary's 12 death effect kills her for me. I don't like her that much. 3 MP to heal to 15 is pretty good. That can cheese a ton of matches, I think. I think that will see play in Revenge as, like, a frustration mechanic that people are going to hate to see. That you won't really be able to do anything about. And it's just good Ascend fodder. Alright, the Golden Hotto is kind of mid. I mean, it's good, it's decent, it's fair, but it's not like... There's no deck that really loves this card. Revenge, I mean... Explorer has way better stuff than this to do. Energy doesn't need this. You only play this if you really hate Graveyard, which... the decks that we're really scared of right now, like Revenge, I don't know if we're really scared of Revenge. But Ascend... They don't really play out of the graveyard, they just play out of the hand in the deck. So this card is just kind of mid, I think. I don't think I'm scared of that card. Hear You, this card is decent, but it's not better than the other Explore card. The better Explore card is Leon Kennedy, alongside the core Leon Kennedy. Explore for Shotgun is so much pressure. Like, once they get going with Explore for Shotgun, it's hard to deal with them. Like, I feel like every time somebody plops down a Leon, they have taken control of the game, and I don't know what to do anymore. They don't even need to use Hero Art on him. He's just immediately strong. Sonata, I don't know if this card is going to do anything. Remove one random enemy with an HP equal to or less than the number of times units have leveled up. There's not really a level up deck in the game right now. I guess there's Energy, but I don't think Energy is going to use this. I really don't. As much as I want to explore for Fu and Kazan, you have to have leveled up 8 times. This is like hardball level cost to do this. It is a random unit. It is very well statted to do. It is very efficient to do what it does. Golden Hado is good in testing Sonata, now in growth. Yeah, I shouldn't write it off. It has a really high, like, the ceiling is crazy. It just doesn't seem like it's the most efficient thing. It seems rather expensive to do what it wants to do. And the attacking effect seems like a pipe dream. But he is really cool, and he has a ton of potential, so I'd love to see it. Lightning of Justice, I think this card is nuts. This is probably me just being a day 1 hype beast. Like, this card just reads really good, so I'm just saying it's good because it's day 1 and we haven't been proven that it's not yet. But I think that this card can be played in Denjin Renki. I think it'll be cool to see people play Denjin and try this card out. Because I think it gives you 3 MP if it clears the whole field. I don't totally know about that, but I think it does. And it can kill things like Mega Man that you would normally not be able to kill because they have Veil. So this is just a useful card to have. Way better than it seems, I think. Double Charge Shot is crazy. This card is great to resonate. This card is great to punch for lethal. This card is great to just activate in response to anything. I just like this card, and the art makes you feel like a badass, so you should have this in every green deck that you play, pretty much, probably. Testing Sonata right now in growth. He seems like a utility tool. This doesn't seem worth it. Lightning of Justice. Lightning of Justice is probably a meme, but it's like, it's just so cool. It just reads so good that I want to hype it up. Double Charge Shot is broken. Double Charge Shot is awesome. Double Charge Shot is very worth it. For 1 MP, this is great. The fact that it has both effects for 1 MP is crazy. Let's just keep going. Rico, this is like for a good stuff deck. This is like for a pure non-archetypal good stuff deck that doesn't really buy into anything. Except for maybe like Ascend. Maybe this is for Ascend, since Cheer is decent for Ascend, I guess. But I don't really like the random seal, like I said before. Especially a delayed random seal. I think this invasion effect is really bad. But I think her when played effect is good. It's the unit in front, and it's a reset. Resets are good. But I think she's kind of mid. I think she's bordering on bad. Saki, I already feel like people have proven is pretty good. You can summon this off of Tong Pu for coordination 30, for MP boost 30, coordination 30. That's impossible. And when placed on the field, if there are 5 or more different units, she does a bunch of damage to the unit in front. That's kind of a meme effect, but it is really strong. I've already seen people doing really good with it, so I think that this card... And she has shield. I forget she has shield, so that alongside her coordination is just solid. She's just well-rounded card. I think that this will be pretty popular in green, but it might fall off. But for now, it is really popular. I think this card is strong. I was down playing during reveal season, but it's a strong card. Very worth experimenting with. In Ascend especially, I think. Chris Redfield. This card is weird to me. I think that he's a 3/9 with a Destroy and Spillover. He is really good. You haven't seen Saki at all? She seems hard to use. I don't think she's amazing. She's funny in Coral Humans with Dictator. No! That's awful. Okay, Oracle immediately proven that he needs to be worried. I was going to say proven wrong, but just anecdotally, I am more worried about this response after Oracles. I am very worried about Saki all of a sudden. I have a very bad feeling about this card. 5 or more different cards. That's Bison, all right. Chris Redfield, I think that this card is probably good in Coral Humans, I guess, that people probably need to test more. I haven't really figured out how to play Coral Humans yet, but this card is cool. This card is just, it's just a black card cosplaying in green. He's coming out of the portal or something. I don't know what's going on there. But I do like this card a lot. At the same time, the effect that it has on its when played destroy is an effect that was not relevant in Evidence. Evidence has access to this exact same destroy at a 7 HP cap, and that card is pretty bad. Surprise Airplane or whatever. Surprise Paper Airplane or something. That card's not very good. And this card hogs up the center lane that I want to use my X in. Sorry for wiggling the screen. I don't know why I do that. I think this card is cool, but only, like, kind of mid at the moment. I'm not super impressed by it. I don't think it's, like, a necessary card to play, because it is a little niche in when it pops off. I'm going to be testing it more, though. I really am excited to test with it. I'll have to play it more to give, like, I'll have to come back to this card. I'll Protect You seems so sick. This card is, like, a reason to play Coral Humans. I want more shuffling back in Coral Humans, though. That's the main problem I have with Coral Humans right now, is it can send a ton of cards to the graveyard, but it's not super good at shuffling them back, unless you play nothing. I mean, it does have Catalina, but Catalina would require me not to play, playing games. It's been an hour. Yeah, I wanted to talk about all the cards. I'll try to speed through the rest of these. We're almost done. Yeah, we should jump into games. Last card I want to talk about, Arthur is cool. He shuffles things back. I want more copies of Arthur. Felicia's kind of weird. She doesn't pop off as hard as I thought she would. She only gets to send... Yeah, we'll just play some games. I think Cosme is bad. People were excited about Cosme. I think Cosme is kind of bad. Oh, it has been a full hour. I forgot that we had our technical difficulties at the start. Okay, we talked about as many cards as we could. But there's just too many cards to talk about. So we're going to hop into games. Let's just hop into a game. Wait, I should show the deck. I should actually show the deck. This is my big green deck. I love this deck. It is able to put on way more pressure than big units should be able to. It has a ton of repeatability. It's very efficient is what I mean to say. These cards do not cost very much for how much they cost. Especially Hagar and Chun-Li combo together. This card only costs 3. This card also refunds MP. It's just very efficient, very, very fun to play. The other deck that I really like that's really been my like meta deck so far that I've put the most time into is Memory. This deck swarms the field and gets really undercost, really above curve plays that are able to put on a ton of pressure. Ibuki clears the board. Ayame clears the board, which can set you up for other board clears. We're talking about Ryu and how broken he is a little bit ago. I'm trying to go fast now because we spent so much time talking. And let's just jump in with that for now.
The answer is out there somewhere.
Not much to say about the rest, really. Yeah, I think stopping at just the legendaries and the epics was more than enough. We talked at length about cards today, which was a fun, different thing to do, but it was at length, very much at length. So thank you for helping me have some self-control, Oracle. We could have been stuck there forever. Now it's time to kick some boot. Some bootay. What percentage is my phone at? Probably enough for 2 hours from now. I might have to go plug it in at some point, I don't know. This guy's playing a cool deck. Summoned Karen. Karen died. Oh no. Seven times! This guy kicks butt. This guy rules. Drag to the wrong place. Was supposed to drag over here. I like the info dump. Learning a lot about new sets. Learning a lot about new set is interesting. Thank you. I'm glad that it was fun. I had fun with the intro of stream, but I was just getting worried that I was going on too long, and I do want to have our normal stream activities. And it is just first day. Like, I don't know how good these cards are. I just wanted to predict, and there used to be, like, other streamers, other content creators who would do, like, new set reactions and stuff, and I felt like it would be fun to get a little bit of that energy back in. Whoa. Darn it, I'm trying to go for Chun-Li and now I can't. They played really good. The way they played that start was badass. The fact that they were able to remove our Hagar with their... whatever that guy whose name was, that we were downplaying in the card reviews, was poetic. It was poetic to get beat like that, after downplaying the card. Maybe not quite poetic, but there was justice involved, was more what I was getting at. Maybe it was ironic. You would think it wouldn't happen because I said the card wasn't that good, and then it turned out to be busted. Ain't that just how it goes? Rank Droppers online. What a beautiful sight to see, the return of Rank Dropper. I want to, yes, a much more fun hand. I was literally saying I just want a more fun hand. Maybe it was karma. That's what I was looking for. I've learned my lesson. Oh, he's playing red purples. I guess it's fine. It's allowed because he's a returning player. He doesn't even know how evil it is. He's just having fun. He's not trying to be villainous. Just unintentionally. Oh, he might be on monocolor. It's possible. Nope, not at all. Dang it, this is the first time I've fought, like, CEM this season, really. And it's making me want my negates from last season. It felt so good to negate that card. It was like instant victory whenever you would negate that card last season. Play a card. Okay, I'll just take it. This is going to be a close one. I can already feel this is going to be a close match. We're cooking. We are absolutely rocking this right now. I think we beat him. I think that's basically the game-winning play right there. Oh, that's pretty good. Only 4! Nice. Very nice. Ooh, he's got that still. Alright, I think I'm overconfident. I think Ains probably still has her number. But we keep the pressure on. You can have nothing today. You get no board never. Gonna block that with Mega Man when I can. Dang. Huh? Ah, he died from... I needed to use Hero Tank. I forgot. I didn't think that would happen.
Use this power to end all conflict.
Dang it, Ains. I messed up because I didn't use Hero Tank on Mega Man. I don't know if it would have mattered that much though. He had so much value. He had so much pressure. I don't think it mattered. Gosh darn it, my deck got beat. We might have to switch decks soon, even though I think this deck is extremely meta. Did we just fight red purple twice? What was the first one we fought that we lost? Was it red purple both times?
It's been my destiny to fight.
I'm excited to see Ains back, but I wish he would have chose something cooler like Explorer. Yeah, Folu is super cringe. Just because I like Ains, I won't pretend that that wasn't him playing like the cringest deck that he could choose. Just the worst one.
Looks like my tactics are having the desired effect.
5 MP Hagar. Wish it were cheaper. Stats have been getting out of hand. I guess Folu is out of hand. I don't know if every deck is out of hand. I like big numbers, and I cannot lie. Let's get some damages in there. That's pretty good. That's pretty bad.
I can't let it end here. Fully charged. There's no point in resisting. Just accept it. To end all conflict. Just accept it.
I think that's our last Hagar.
All right. This should come in handy. Time to repair. You're finished. Give up already.
Interesting. I would have thought you would have shot Hagar, honestly.
All preparations complete.
I guess they knew that they were going to go for that.
There's no more power. Just accept it. All preparations complete.
This meta is much more combo heavy, so I think Folu gets a little worse. I agree, but yeah, I still think it's probably the #1 deck. Okay, it already has the effect. I don't need to waste the second one. Folu is definitely going to get nerfed at the end of the season. There's like no need to be like even remotely concerned about if Folu will be nerfed, because it will. The Japanese players hate Folu just as much as we do. They are very adamant about it. They are very vocal about it. The card is very short for this world. Just 1 month. Which is why I think it's not the best deck to have crafted, if I'm being honest.
I can't let it end here.
Oh my god, they got 9 MP back.
Fully charged. Now it's time. All preparations complete. To end all conflict. All right. This should come in handy. Time to repair.
That was a really close match. Really close. Yay, unfair ending.
It's up to me to find my true.
That's that big Ryu I'm talking about. That was an insane big Ryu. But not enough. It can't beat the Mega Man. Mega Man is even stronger than Ryu. He didn't sold. The Ryu is just too good. The Ryu is just better. I mean, the Mega Man is just the more OP card. Mega Man is significantly stronger than the Ryu is. A delicious win. Ryu will never be big Ryu enough. He can be big, but not enough. What a sad life to live. Mega Man. Fighting robot. Mega Man. Blender Plus. This guy's pretty good. This guy's a super cool member of the Discord. I like this guy. I'm trying to remember what they were cooking is why I was like, What were they playing earlier? I don't remember. But I feel very confident with this hand with my double Chun-Lis. Solid. I'm glad to have Mega Man out there ready to cheese the game soon. I want that Decimate. That's fine. Wonderful. He's scoring very well. Now we can get Heart Tank ready.
Fully charged. All right.
Either one of them will give me the MP power. Right? It's 12, yeah. I was like, is it 14? Like a different card? I forget what Zenki's number was. I think it was 14. Maybe it was just 12. No, I think it was 14. Okay. This deck is really good, but maybe a little boring at times because it's so good. It just gets in there and then it sticks in there. Very sticky deck. What was our 2 losses to? Oh, it was also to Hadoken. I don't even remember what they were playing. They can't beat our Xness. The Replords and humans shall live in peace under my boot heel. Segregated that. Just kidding. The Replords, I just believe in Replord supremacy, is all I mean to say. The Replords are the best. I would gladly be subservient to the Replords. Not that that's what X wants, he doesn't really want to take over. But if he did, it would be easy. Because everybody would be like, oh my god, he's so cute, I will gladly follow his every order. Which is what happened with Copy X. Copy X just was like an incredible super duper fascist, and everybody was like, I guess that's just how he is now. And we should just listen because X is the coolest. Oops, second too late. That was pretty bad. Of course you'd gladly be subservient to X. How out of pocket of... I have nothing to say to this quandary. It mischaracterizes me greatly. I'll use him again. Big Hagar time. Getting Detective Sholmes from deck is kind of weak. Just the ad. Ooh. If only I could get this card out of pocket. I don't want that sent to graveyard. Could have been something. It could have been Mega Man for the second time. What deck do you guys want me to play next? I kind of want to switch decks. Like, I think this deck is super strong, but I feel like I've shown it off enough already. Oops. At least you got his MP refund. Maybe we'll play Memory, or maybe Despair Whale Perish or something. Or Revenge. I have like a color. I also have Energy. Despair, yeah, let's play Despair. That's funny. And Memory Purple. I also want to play Memory Purple, yeah. We're just spamming this X. Kind of not the best place to be in. I'm getting annoyed. Driving in my car right after a beer. DUI. I guess we can still win with this somehow. Aww. This is a long match. They're low on resources. You're right, they are almost a deck out. Oh, we played into that really badly. I needed to play the 6 MP Dinosaur. I didn't think it was good too, though, but because it's such an uncommon play. We lost. We can't come back from that. I think this deck frickin' rules, but we didn't do that good so far. I guess we did fine. Let's see how did we do. We only lost we only won twice, which is normal. It's fine. Let's play Despair. We just weren't getting lucky. I need Phoenix Wright. He's good for evidence. Yeah, he's cool. He seems cool. Alright, I'm immediately just going to keep this hand because it has Gasmagorn. I could have done better if I used the action in my EX pocket. It was kind of rotten there. I did really want to get it out, but I couldn't find a good opportunity, yeah. I love seeing Zero spin around. It's so silly. I should have pulled up my deck list and talked for a second. We'll do that in a moment. But Despair has always been a very resource-oriented game, and I have already been able to beat people by out-resourcing them down to the final minute and winning with life. Even though this deck isn't as good as the old, it doesn't have as much healing, is what I mean to say. But it's still as good at doing that type of game plan, just because that's what Despair is built to do. Oh no, this is really bad. Okay, that could turn the match around. Probably turns the match around, actually. That was scary, but I think we're fine. They have a lot of really strong units, though. Oh no, that's game losing. Them getting that second time is super game winning. Damn it. No, Demon is awful. They're just getting really lucky. It's a really luck-based deck. Oops, I needed to play this out, but I didn't really want to sacrifice the life. Damn it. We got bodied. We got absolutely Shrekeldorfed. We never once drew the guy that revives from graveyard. That's pretty annoying. Excuses, excuses, excuses. Who was that? Hackerman. GG Hackerman. We'll switch to memory if we're desperate to win, but I'm not that desperate to win. Although we're supposed to switch to memory next because it was requested. We'll play it soon. I'm afraid to eat, but that's one of the great joys. Oops. There was nothing I could do about that. I was always going to do an 8 MP play eventually. My god. Well, we lose. That was the worst match I've ever played in my life, dude. This is why Locke is my least favorite deck ever. Ever. Other than the life gain, that one life gain deck. So for control. Such a troll gameplay. Yeah, that's fine. You can do that. Continue to troll all you like. What? Why? Okay, now they're just spinning their wheels. They don't know what they're doing anymore. I was about to say, unless they drop 0, then I'd be impressed. Okay, we're about to start turning this around. Surprisingly. We've got 3. We can do this. We can go for this right now. Alright, that probably wins the game. That's probably what does it. Oh my gosh, what a game. What a game, what a game, what a game, what a game, what a game. That's the power of the Akuma we were talking about in the review section. This is exactly what we were talking about. Yay! She got in for only 2 damage, because we... Did we return cards or something? Why was there only 2? Oh, they returned cards, yeah. Yes! Oh my gosh. Oh, I was mauling so hard at the start and we still won. All thanks to frickin' Board Wipe. We could not have done it without my good friend Board Wipe. I'm afraid to go get it hunting to rank. Don't be afraid. It's just for fun. It's just for your own. Ranked is just. I guess it's easy to get frustrated. I shouldn't pretend that it's easier than it is. It can be frustrating, but it's also the most fun mode in the game. I don't know why I shuffled. It was a pretty good hand. This is a pretty awful hand, on the other hand. Meow, 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 meow. Then the frickin' whatever solo comes in, the trumpet solo. They've even got record scratches on this dumb cat song. Alright, we got a really good line here to deal with. What? Oh, it didn't do enough damage? I thought I was gonna kill him. I'll just take the 50-50, I guess. No other choice. Oh no, we probably lose from that. We lost! Oh well, you gotta bookend an amazing loss with an amazing win. I mean... You gotta book... there's gotta be balance. You gotta win some, you gotta lose some. What a monster unit that was. That card was insane. Wow. Freaking badass Jin Saotome. Amazing. Holy cow, so lucky. I think it's too late though. We're too far behind, I think. I keep forgetting that I get that return to pocket effect. I should be playing into that more. Oh well. Good game! Is that... I don't know if it was burn. I don't really think it was burn, no. I think it was just a regular red deck. My despair deck still needs some work, it looks like. We'll keep playing, though. That was only 2 games. We'll switch to Memory Purple in a minute. That was the other deck that was requested. Ouroboros is probably a bad matchup. Unless we can just win with Akuma again. Akuma carry. Yes, we will keep this for Debbie. I don't know what's happening in chat, but I approve. Alright, that puts me at 20. So I gain an MP back. Oh, that's kind of annoying. These 2 cards are useless in this matchup. Oh my gosh, are you joking? How did they do that? What sends did they use to get that? Damn it, it needed to not do that. It needed to not do that. That was the one lane that loses the game. Okay, thank God. That was so close. I wonder if I should take these cool game out. I don't know what else to play though. I feel like destroyers are pretty important. Maybe I should make room for the Bison, the 2-color the return to deck Bison. I don't know. How are they doing that? How is that the only thing you summon? How is that possible? What? That's so unfairly lucky. That's impossible. That was the most unlikely thing I've ever seen before. Okay, see, that's what's supposed to happen. You're supposed to summon the card itself, not the bonus super effect every time. Okay, they have to blocker it. Wow, we got so lucky with this X carrying us to victory. Our opponent deserved the win for sure. Whoa. Quite a match that one was. Let's just switch to memory. Like I said earlier, this is a deck that just cycles its hand early to set up for very overcurved plays and a lot of inevitability and board clear. Comeback potential through damage and stuff. A lot of damage potential. You gain more effective plays by doing damage with IMA on board, which makes IMA one of your most important cards. So always focus on your IMA plays. Otherwise, you just cycle the 4 MP and then you can go crazy pretty much. Let's play some memory. This is a good deck. This is a fun deck. It's not nearly as difficult as the old memory was, but it's a very cool version of memory. Meow, 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 meow. No, this card has no memory. This hand also is low memory. Let's hope we draw. Okay, that's good. Seriously, Ryu? There we go, there's the last memory card we needed. Alright, perfect timing. Unfortunately, we had to waste this Ryu without getting his special effect. Oh, we can put him back though. I already feel like we're gonna win. And they are actually on, I thought they were on 2-color with Folu, but they're just on regular monsters. Yeah. Alright, that's the end, I think. I think that's winning. Just takes one really big play with Dragon to get in there. Ooh, they can kill the dragon. I got over Exelusness. We're still looking for 0. We still have more Akiras. We still have more, of that one girl too. Hasenko. Oh, there weren't 2. I forgot about the requirement. I forgot there needed to be 2 units in hand. Is there new Dilfs? I guess we can go look. Probably is. There's a new very attractive Ryu that's very cute that I like. I like the new Ryu. Okay, there we go. That could have been 0 to the graveyard. That's pretty annoying. There's the new Chris Redfield. Chris Redfield's looking pretty nice. I would say Chris Redfield's probably your best bet. There's 0. Gosh darn it, he came too late. I have seen cute Ryus before. There are plenty of cute Ryu arts. There was this one artist who drew daily Ryus, and they would draw very cute chibi Ryus that I would enjoy. See, this Ryu is cute. He looks very noble. He's so serious. If you wrote paragraphs of Dilf rants, you would become the top chatter in no time. That would be epic, and it would be very, like, I'm immediately approving and co-signing. Okay, time to kick butt with frickin' 0 memory. We didn't last time. We went too slow. Oh, I meant to pull up the Chris Redfield for you. Ba 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 ba.
Don't get so cocky.
They're just a good example of somebody who understands that Ryu is cute because Ryu is cute, in fact. Although here, he looks very, very, very serious. Very much like he's ready to not be cute. By the by. A dramatic lead-in to a comment. Okay. Yes. Alright, we have a game-winning hand on our hands. Let's just stop that for now. Ignore it.
It's not over yet. I'm just getting started.
Eviscerate.
I can't afford to doubt myself.
That could be a problem. I guess we'll just play another one down and just roll off of that value. That'll be enough, actually, probably. Should be fine. Oh yeah, it's looking like we went off of that. Didn't even need the damages. There we go, that's what the deck is supposed to do.
Stood a chance.
Would cards with every set... I'm closing soon. When are the low costs? Does that mean you want it to be sooner or later? We're probably going to do it in like another 30 minutes. We can have our alt format in like 30 minutes or so, what? Did you want it sooner or later? I can't tell which you mean. Because I definitely want to perform the alternate format. That's always been a fun thing. And there's still more decks I want to play. Let me see. We'll just have to come back to most of these. Would a card with every second something happens be better be played immediately, or do y'all just play reflectively, still playing it? I can go back to Big Green. Big Green is my best deck at the moment. Only an okay hand. A good hand if I draw action, action, action off the top. Played the Mega Man Adventures board game today? That sounds so cool. I didn't know there was such a thing. We are cooked. We have no way to deal with this at all. Freaking annoying. That still leaves him at 3, right? Okay. This is gonna be close. What? Oh, I forgot it was 4 MP. I thought it was just 2 MP. Oh my gosh, we lose. Yay! Oh my gosh, that was such a good pull. We still stand a chance. I'm trying to bake bread first in the microwave. That's not gonna work. That's an insane thing to try to do. An insane method. Okay, Leon is kind of... Oh wait, he is kind of OP, yeah. The new OP is pretty crazy. The new Leon is pretty crazy, yeah. I thought we were just making sounds. I wonder if I can still win this somehow. Okay. I think we're gonna win this. I think we got them. And then we'll switch back to Big Green. Shouldn't that have triggered this? I guess I just went to this guy, who was already at 1. Oops, there wasn't 2 units in hand. I freaking messed up. It's fine though. They didn't have any blockers. Okay. You had a question. Are those cards worth to be played immediately, or do y'all still play them reflectively? There are definitely cards that are worth playing aggressively. Like, a good example was this opponent played that El Fuerte card, where after attacking a certain amount of times, it sends a card to the graveyard to do damage. That card is worth playing progressively, or proactively. Um, and there's other cards with energy are often good to play proactively, or cards with rush. Like Billion Sword is another really good example, where if it attacks enough times, it does a ton of damage. Let's go back to Big Green.
The answer is out there somewhere.
Try to lock in a little bit. Try to do a little better than we were doing.
You're not in my database.
Show me
I never really got into Don't Starve. I'm not... It seemed a little slow for my tastes. I never really got into that game, but it does seem fun to play with friends, yeah. I would play it if I had friends that wanted to. What is the rules of the matches? Today's alternate format is 3 MP or lower. Your max MP is 3, but you can still play monocolor if you want. I only have 2 decks today. I should have built more, but I was too excited to build for standard, obviously.
Critical damage
prove to me
sustained.
what you're made of.
Throw down your weapons and surrender.
Okay, let's see how this works. You get ravaged by hounds on day 6? That's a short game. Alright, the opportunity has presented itself.
Critical damage
Prove to me
sustained.
what you're made of.
Fully charged.
I'll hold nothing back.
It's over. Better luck next time, Burn player. We got your number.
I'll hold nothing back.
They're panicking. They're wasting their best cards. Not bad, but that does just seal him.
You only hurt yourself.
It's not over yet. I'm just getting started.
Yeah, I was about to start activating things that would just make them more surrender harder. My bread is coming along. This is a fabulous story unfolding in chat. A story of self-actualization. Wanting bread, making bread. A beautiful story. The bread, yes, I would love to see the bread. Breads can be very pretty when they are done. The one thing I liked about working at Panera Bread, which is the worst job I've ever had, was the Panera Bread. Is there a bread card in TEPPEN? There's the Dongo card. There's a pizza card, but maybe not a bread. Oh my gosh, I've never like been rolling in the trying to roll department. I've like rolled once. Like I'll spend like $30 and it's just like for fun. I've never like re-rolled after I failed to get. That sounds awful. That sounds like an awful experience. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry that you didn't get it. Wow, we got triple chun. Pizza is bread-esque. Pizza has breadly aspects. Do you always mulligan? Mulliganing is fun. No, not always. But it does feel good, so I probably do it more than I should. It does feel good to draw more cards. Never thought about it. Never thought about how much I might do it. More than I should. Oops, second too late.
This power to end all conflict. Systems fully charged.
Love is a game of give and take.
No. I was thinking too hard. Now it's over, probably. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. That was about how bad I thought it would be.
Use this power to end all conflict. So much power.
Nice. Explorer is an awesome deck. It's one of the most popular decks ever. People love playing Explorer. That deck's never going anywhere. A classic for sure. No, 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 no. If I deep fry my bread, is it still bread? I don't know what else it would be, but it does sound wrong to do.
Throw down your weapons and surrender.
It is a step that I've never heard of people doing, just to basic bread. It's probably some type of, like, cultural bread. Like, that's probably how they make naan, is by, like, deep frying it or something.
Systems fully charged.
No. I thought I had to drag it over here, then I tried over here. How embarrassing. Oh well, we'll just try again.
Use this power to end all conflict.
Thankfully, Haggar's a really cheap unit.
All right. This should come handy. Time to repair.
Too cheap, in fact. We're running out of cards. Oh god.
Love is a game of give and take.
Got to be kidding me.
Critical systems fully charged.
I absolutely have memorized all the cards that people could be playing at any time, but I constantly forget about it and forget to misplay and suddenly remember things that I should have known moments earlier. So yes, but it's really hard to remember that stuff.
Throw down your weapons.
This is probably, I'm pretty sure this lets this guy die, which, whatever. Actually, that's terrible. Because now they get another Chun-Li, they get another Mori proc.
Critical damage.
We played horribly. I guess we could still do it with Ultimate Yuri, maybe.
All right. This should come handy.
No, we needed to go bottom, honestly. Maybe they block it? No, they don't. They're not that dumb. Whoa, they are that dumb. That's crazy. I can't believe they did that.
Fully charged. All right. This should come handy. Time to repair.
What a throw from them. Oh, come on. Oh, well. They played really good. They did really good that time. Isn't there a card that nullifies all action cards played in a sequence? Yeah, there is. It would be... There's a couple cards like that. The one that came to mind was the purple one, the Devil Awakens, but the more popular one would be the red card, Flash of Valor. Okay, we're doing fine. It just always feels bad to lose. Did they add a new cannot be countered unit? I don't know if we have any cards that cannot be countered. Like, cards don't really get... Like, that makes me think of Magic where you would get your whole summon negated, but that doesn't really happen in TEPPEN. You're always allowed to play your card out. There's new indestructible card, yeah. Which would be Goddess Miria, which is kind of random that it's indestructible because it just protects it from black. Just like the black cards that remove cards from graveyard are only good against black, it's kind of so self-hateful. Maybe Veil. There's a couple new Veil cards. There's a lot of new Veil cards. Like, every color got Veil cards. Why? So what cards are in the new hero expansion? Literally every character, every main character, every playable character got a new card. That's why we're playing like the new X and even Mega Man. Hopefully Mega Man will be the EX skin for X at this point. Seems necessary. It's only right that he gets an EX of Mega Man. Driving in my car right after a beer. This is a funky bongo jam.
So much power.
Crush protects you from targeted effects, but not from non-targeted effects. Non-targeted effects are the counter to Veil. This bongo track is making me move and groove a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. The big explosion resonate is so satisfying. They coded its... Sometimes TEPPEN sound design is very satisfying, even though I've heard it like a million times. I'll never get sick of that resonate explosion or of Heavy Pierce.
Systems fully charged. This power to end all conflict.
Alright, this is looking really good. Good early aggro. That card's weird. That card you can't activate a lot of the times that you should be able to, I feel like. Or it needs two non-revenge units. Revenge units that haven't had revenge active, which makes it feel very limited. But the impact is so good. It's so good to accelerate for your Sigma that it feels like you gotta play it pretty much, I guess. That is a little bit annoying. I did still get the Decimate though, that's good. That could have killed way more than it did, which was only one. That could have killed like a million people. That could have been like a whole genocide on my hands if I had the people to genocide with. But nobody was there.
All right. This should come handy. Time to repair.
Oh no. We might have lost off of that one. This game has more collabs than its own remaster than if only they actually made a new Darkstalkers game. I think everybody would love that. People would go super crazy. That would be awesome for Halloween. If only it came out this year, right now. Mega Man. Fighting a rope. I needed to use Hero Art.
All right. This should come in handy, huh?
He is not a fighting robot at the moment. He is not even a Mega Man. He is dead. We keep getting blowed up by their launch octopus. Launch octopus is doing it to us.
Critical damage sustained.
It's over. They're about to start dropping Sigmas. It's extremely, extremely over. Why was everything nuked? Because that's what their deck does. It likes to make stuff blow up.
To end all conflict.
I was doing so good with Big Green before stream, but then not on stream. It's always annoying when that happens. Are you kidding? What? See, like I said, the Sigma itself is never the actual problem. Like, the Sigma seems like it's the part that makes the deck unfair, but it's just you would lose to the deck when you were going to lose to it. Launch Octopus, you're attracted to Launch Octopus? That's a new level that of depravity. I guess he does have the whole 8-hand thing, but otherwise I don't know about it. Oh, are you talking about Hagar?
You leave me no choice.
What's that term for suelent?
Leave me no choice.
How do I nuke my opponent? It depends. It definitely depends on what deck you're playing, I think. There are a lot of ways to do it. The best way would be to play black and to activate the card that blows everything up. But in green, you can play Hagar, and Hagar's a good way to do it. I've been having fun doing it with Hagar. Hopefully we can win this time. Okay, we should definitely be able to. That's not a very good card, sadly. Too many of these. I should play fewer of these, but I don't know what to swap it for. Oh, what's the term for silence in this game? It would be seal. I would have thought you were talking about... I call that a negate because I came from Yu-Gi-Oh! But seal is what we call it in TEPPEN. Although TEPPEN also has negates. Or counters, as you magicers would call it. A moment too late. Embarrassing. Is that MX-16? No, it's X. Alright, that might even just be regular Mega Man. The boy in blue. The bomber in blue. Mr. Cutie Robot Man himself. In case it's not obvious, I haven't been playing. That's fine. There are plenty of people who just watch the game. It's popular to spectate TEPPEN as well.
Throw down your weapons and surrender. Throw down your weapons and surrender.
Alright, we win. There's no need to do anything. I mean, our opponent's playing really whack stuff. You know that thing about graphic cards and stuff? They're named like arbitrarily, yeah, like why are like they're just like long numbers, yeah, of course. Like the GT3 XDX 14. I've got that one. But you wouldn't know if I was lying or not.
Is fighting the only answer?
The giant killer challenge! I wonder if they're gonna kill the giant. Hopefully not, because it's me. I guess I'll keep the sand. Shopping for computer stuff isn't easy. You gotta ask a lot of questions, basically, I guess.
I'm gonna blow you away! Playtime's over!
I'm getting tired. I miss red burn. Bring back Dungeon. That kind of burn. The burn that makes people cry because they can't react to it or do anything to it at all. Nice try, sweetheart. I like it. I like this person playing that card. That's an unusual card that I don't know how much we're going to see of. Alright, I love this person playing that card, in fact.
Time to finish this! Playtime's over!
This is such overkill, but why not?
I'm gonna blow you away!
Where were you last season? I streamed every week last season, and I got top 10. I was out here grinding, doing my thing, just like all the times. Where were you last season? Also in Portland, if you really must know, to be stalked. I will not deny my stalkers their right to know where I live. Although I don't think I have any. Where were you last season? I don't know how to answer the question any more than I have. Yeah. And we have a massive resonate when we need it. Surrender. Yes.
It's up to me to find my true purpose.
Oh, what position was I in last season? I got rank 8. It was the hardest I have ever grinded for rank in season. It helps that it was the end of the season, at the end of all 3 months. I had just learned the season. I put in so much time that I just knew how to do what I needed to do. Yeah, it was awesome to achieve such a big goal. I need to go plug my phone in soon. Definitely an all-time goal achieved, but I still hope to still do better one day. Just because I got top 10 doesn't mean it's over. I can still get a new personal best. I want to reach 2,200 points one day, which is the rank considered TEPPEN God by the Japanese community. They have named it such. So I seek all levels of glory. I don't want to miss out. Thank you for the congrats. Bottoms? What does that even mean in the context of the characters' names? Which character has bottom in their name? Oh, I pulled X. Bummer. We can still give him Heart Tank.
All right. This takes some candy. Time to repair.
Thank you, Pinquo. Yes, thank you for the congrats. It means a lot. Your guys' support has been like one of the things that motivated me to get to that level. I let him die. Oh, that's pretty bad. Well, I guess it's okay. Congrats on top 10. Oh my gosh, thank you, Issa. Your message was cute. I like the little stars. Makes it more authentic. Oh yeah, we got them. We got their number. Now we're cruising with our big green. We're doing the big green thing. Alright, it is time to do a little bit of alternate format fun. Free match, huh? Not what I want. The true supporters are the stream snipers. Absolutely. My most appreciated people of all. That would include players like Thirsty and Sir Ainsworth, which definitely is accurate. Definite supporters right there. Of the hunger. Supporters of the... Thirsty beat me a couple of times right when I was, like, so close to my goal. And then it was such a bummer. After he passed me, and we were both at top 10, we queued together in point match, and the final match that could have put me ahead of him was in point match. When I you'll never know the outcome of that match, but let's just say that I wish it was a ranked match. Yes, it was so much fun. I hope to replicate and to keep it up and do it again. I thought I was typing in this little code here. Now we are going to play some low-cost unit format. The only cards that are allowed are 3 MP or lower. Because we always like to round out stream with a little alternate format. So this is the one we're doing this time. That guy is shameless. He did beat us tonight. He did beat us at least once tonight. I think it was only once. And he was playing what might be the best deck. Hate to see it. I welcome the trauma. Give me trauma that I can trauma dump to my coworkers. I'll be like, this one guy came and he beat me so bad on stream yesterday. It was, I literally need to tell you about it so I can feel better. That's what I'm going to be like tomorrow at work. Oh well, time to go back to ranked. If nobody comes, it's time to go back to ranked in a moment. Did we play red today? We were supposed to play red. Let's play red really quick. Let's see who logged in. Let's play Captain Commander really quick. We'll probably come back to this next week. Next week will probably be red. But I need to grind for the Explore card. We're the stream sniper? That's what I'm saying. They don't know anything about the game, but they do know that I play and that I won the tournament. When I was going to the tournament, they all wished me luck, and I low cost. What? I was waiting for you and you disappeared. You weren't there, so I got bored. Fight me. Okay, I'll go back in a moment. You guys were taking too long. I wanted to play some energy. It made me want to re-energize myself. Against Ouroboros. Let's see if we can beat this. The last Ouroboros player was amazing. We got him. We got the beautiful Joe in there. It's over now. Oh, did it kill him? That fucking sucks. No! I needed that one. Oh god. They're so lucky. That's the only send they have, right? Okay, good. Oh, my phone's running out of batteries. We've got to go and do these battles quick. I can't be wasting time. I can just go plug my phone in, but still. What? Oh my gosh. Okay, back to viewer matches. I was just bored. Energy needs to... I can't believe what Ouroboros gets to do. I have no idea how to build that. There's just not enough sense for it to be consistent. It seems so silly to play. Like, I built it, but I just can't imagine actually playing it. Alright, it is time for small cost unit format. Small unit cost, no card above 3 format. My ID in game I will pull up in a minute. I will pull it up soon. Oh, Whiteo, here to save me from my boredom of waiting. I hate waiting. So what? You have tortured me, and you have lost your opportunity to be the true victor. Although you will still get to play, but you will have to be second. Maybe, I mean, usually the one who wins last is the true winner. So I guess maybe you have the chance to be the true winner. I'll pull up my ID before stream ends. I'm a little tired and my decks aren't the best. I'm also tired. It's been a long stream. It's been a fun day. It's fine. I mean, I'm sure we'll see. We'll see if my decks are cheesy, mostly. Driving in my car right after a beer. Hey, that bump sure looks like a deer. DUI, I hope that you die. I'm sorry. I'm just vocal stimming because I'm waiting for things to happen. Oh, Whiteo left. I don't know why. It worked. Why did I guess so? Whiteo left because they want to be the final opponent, perhaps. Good luck, Senior Blevins. I'm just playing a deck that I like, a deck that's fun, a deck that's cool. A deck that's simple and that makes sense to me. This is a pretty nasty hand. I've been infected with the truck. That sounds life-ending. Oh my gosh, lock? That's a great decision of what to play for the format. I didn't think of that at all. That seems really strong. Yes, Date and that card. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Whoa! You cooked. Bro, you absolutely cooked. I can't believe you said that you think your deck is bad. You cooked to a huge level. This is one of the best cooks you've had. This looks so nasty. And Oro, is he 3? I thought he was 4. It's fine if it's 4. Wait, but was it 4? I thought. Whoa. Oh, it's the Lock Oro. Weird. I don't remember this one really. Okay, we got an easy way out of this. We basically win, I think.
I'm gonna blow you away.
Oh no.
Playtime's over.
I thought I was about to lock my other lane. That would have been the real game ender. Alright, that was a close one, but I think that my combo came out on top a little bit. I think it did. I mean, what else did you think I was going to play? I'm a little predictable. I got stuff that I like. This seemed like the way to win the low-cost format. The best way for me to do it.
Only hurt yourself.
I'm not done yet.
Woohoo! Alright, now I'll play my even more grosser deck.
To find my true purpose.
Time to break the list.
What in the aura farming is this? We're playing low-level unit format. We often play alternate formats to end stream. Today the format is you must have 3 or lower MP, and it is a combo format like always. But now I'm going to bring control and see if it works. It should work. Yeah, this looks pretty nasty. It looks pretty good. My hero art is so far away. This seems fun. Thanks, Ains. Ains, it's awesome to see you back enjoying the game. You're just now learning that we played? I don't remember what it was, but you were playing the best deck in the game. So, I mean, you were playing... I respect your choice, but I wish that you had made a different one.
Let's get airborne. Oh yeah. Watch this. Honor your prayer with power.
Dang, we're about to go 2-0. Okay. I mean, we're about to go 1-1. I think you got this one. With these combos. I love a low power combo format. Oh, that's great. That's a good decision. Now we should get another one of those guys on the field. And we should get rocket launcher. Alright, that's looking really good. I think that was the comeback.
Let's get airborne. Say your prayers.
I am going to rocket launcher that.
Bingo.
Yeah, the 2 decks I brought to this alt format were kind of really mean. They're kind of really OP decks, if I'm being honest. It was just the first 2 things that came to mind. My focus today was on deck building for Standard, which I didn't end up even showing off most of what I built, because there's only so much time in a stream. But I think unlimited format change form is kind of cool, because there's a lot more units that gain these attack boosted effects, attack boosted by 1 effects, than we're able to use in Standard. So it's fun to mess around with them, especially in a format that's so targeted for them to be broken. Oh, that was good. Cool card. I like that card. I'm excited to play that card in standard. It's a freaking cool card. Oh, you didn't have to surrender. You could have come back from that. Just because you overextended into it, I don't think it was over at all. You were ahead still. Alright, we can do one more, yeah. It is just the same deck, though. I'm not going to play Chart Shot again. I feel like that one's too good. You built a 3-cost unit deck? Come to the format. Oh my gosh. What? I may need to go plug my phone in. I'm moving. I'm transferring my setup to where I can plug my phone in. Ains, I love to see you messing with the creativity of the... I love to see you getting back into it. Having fun with the game. You know, just messing around. That's the whole point of these, is just to mess around with cards. Get people having that creative energy. So, yes, I didn't expect more people to come out. I should have built more than just the 2 decks. I'm getting cooked. I should let people play against each other for these, so it can just be not just me playing the same decks. I closed chat. I need to reopen chat. 1 second, guys. While moving into the other room, chat has closed itself. Frickin' boobies, dude. It's not opening chat. Frickin' big titties all over the place, ruining my day. Make him use the big thingy. Okay. My phone is at very low percentage. I didn't plan this one very well. This stream is going all over the place now. The stream is all out of whack. Oh, I don't have chat open. I don't know if chat is like hating on me right now for being such technical difficulty, man. So truly technically difficult. That should be enough to win. Whoa, never mind. This is Jimmy Blevins' like favorite deck. I'm excited to see them do well on this. I'm about to move my setup again. 1 second, guys. Whoa! I've got to get chat open again. This is terrible. This is going terrible right now. I'm panicking. I'm panicking like my name was Anakin. Like, at the end of the movie when he was like, I hate you, he's freaking freaking out. That's me right now. I'm flipping out. I'm losing my shit. I'm all types of discombobulated. Okay. No. Does this sacrifice? It sacrifices 3. I can't play any of these cards anymore. I must return to my chatters. Sorry for this horrible arc of me failing at the end of stream. I should have ended at the normal 2-hour time. Chat, I'm back. I'm back, chat. I turned the chat back on. I'm back now. There wasn't any, like, other problems other than me, like, wandering around, like, aimlessly and not listening to you guys, right? Hello, chat. I'm back. Sorry. Let's see if anybody said anything interesting while I was away. While I was lost at sea. Oh no, it wasn't good enough.
This wasn't in the script.
Okay, that was a terrible match. I got bodied. Jimmy Blevins was deck builded really well for this set. Okay, Jimmy Blevins, you have to let somebody else play. Okay, I'm back. Hello. I'm doing great. You're doing great. Thank you. Congrats, Jimmy. You freaking cooked this time. I'm a little slow right now. You did your decks were really well made. And without being prepared for the new set, you made some really cool decisions with how to use the new set. Alright, Ains, you are going to be the final match of the stream. I feel like it's time to wind down. Ains at rank 4. What a baller. What a butt kicker. Didn't use this Heian at all last match. I should try to use it this match. Well, that was interesting. He's playing Growth. That makes sense. Ascended +1/+2. What an interesting card. A rare card, to be sure. Okay, and 3 more MP will be at Hero Art. I didn't need to drop down Nemesis. I could have dropped a second one of these guys. Would have been better. The way it should be. It's awesome to see the homies back. It was a long time with no Ainsworth. And now I've got more competition on my top 10 grind. Which is awesome to see, honestly. It was too easy, honestly. Just kidding. It was incredibly difficult. This card is so slow. It takes such a long time to get there. I feel like Orochi is busted in this format. Definitely one of the best things to be doing. I feel like this whole deck I'm playing is unfair, because it's the deck that gets the most interaction. No other deck gets targeted 3 MP hate like this deck does. Like, Raymarsh is also busted in the format, just because it deletes every card in the format. It's not the most balanced format, but, you know, these formats we do are always very, very unbalanced. That's kind of the beauty of them, is just to see what people come up with. And this time, Jimmy really deck builded his butt off. This is a great hand. Another friendly unit levels up. We've got that. We've got plenty of that. Now I just need Ains to play first. Second Phoenix attack. Alright, that was gonna be a lot of board clearingness. I wonder if Ains is familiar with Yomogi.
Trying to kill me?
We need to find Dongo and then we can just clear this. That's that. Ask and you shall receive.
My turn now.
Oh, he's playing Hey Nico. I forgot about that. Well, I just threw it all away. I gotta go back to my original spot I was sitting in. Nothing else is remotely as comfortable. There's no time to wait. We've just got to pop it off. See if it works. Yeah, we won. He can't play through this. This board is impossible. Oh, wait, actually, maybe with Hey Nico, maybe he can. Hey Nico's the one thing that could do it. Surprisingly, we both brought bustedness. Ooh, that's the one good answer. But with a board clear, it's a little less good. And now I can charge shot to power through. It looks like I got this one. I was really close. Yeah, that was close. GG Ains, thank you for playing my weird formats. My decks are very far from being busted. GG's. Alright, it's open to Owaito if Owaito wants to come in, but if Owaito doesn't come in the next, 2 minutes, I think this is where stream is going to end. It was fun checking out the new format with you guys, reviewing some cards for once. I spent way too long reading cards. So next time we will probably go long again and just play all gameplay. Because there's so many decks to play this season. There's so much stuff to test. I'm really excited to play Black, surprisingly. I do like Black a lot. But freaking Purple Memory is so much fun. I'm going to be in the tank with more green as well. But next stream is probably going to be a red stream. I don't know if it's going to be Explorer because I need to grind for that one Explorer card. But yeah, just let me know what decks you guys want to see, and I'll be sure to play that next week. Because we didn't get to everything I wanted to play this week either. It was a very fun start to the season. Jimmy Blevins is back. Alright, you already won. You're already the winner. Wait, he was just checking. He was just checking to see if it was here or not. That's funny. Alright, let's do one last ranked match to round it out. Let's see if we can summon Infinite Sigma. And then we'll leave. We'll do one last game. And end right at 9:30. That seems like a good length for our extra long stream. A good solid 3 hours. Low rank spike dive bomb. I fear them. That's the kind of thing that scares me at the night. All right, we got this online. That's probably all I really need. Hi back. Hello, Isa. We're almost done. Can I play you with the Nero deck? No, I'm tired. Well, okay. But I want this to be the last match. You got your best of 3 and you won. You already won. Right? Am I wrong about that? We'll put more time into the alt format next week. I don't want to get embarrassed again. I'll build more. I'll build at least 3 decks for the next alt format. This time I only had 2. I should have probably used it on Auchi. Slightly stronger on him, I think. I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, now we have to play him from pocket. We can't invade him a second time right now. That's a problem. I would love to do a 1 series only type of challenge. I've done that challenge before. That's a fun challenge. I like that thematically. I like thematic decks. So that will be fun. I love that idea. Revenge count is getting up there. This is working out. I want to get it to 13, but I don't think it's going to happen. Seven. Oh no, my phone's almost out of batteries. I have to plug it in again. I have to go back to the awkward spot I was sitting in. Let me make sure stream doesn't die on us. Alright, I'm awkwardly backed into the corner of the room again. For the good of stream. I just want to see Sigma pop off. That's all I'm here for right now. Nine, 10, 11, 12. And that last Sigma is 13. I don't need this hero art. I don't know what hero art I should be using, but we don't really need this one. I guess they're using Spike Dive Bomb for more heavy pierce pressure with their Sigmas. That's kind of creative. Kind of a good idea. It's over. We finally got our special effect. Now I can start grabbing Sigmas probably. What if we do green only? That's too easy. That's not very restrictive. That's just like what I already like to play. I like the idea of series only. Like a limited series is always a good constraint. That's what I did with Thirsty. That's what it was. It was the format I played with Thirsty games. Whoa! That's a great way to. That's a satisfying way to end that match. And a satisfying way to end the stream. A very long stream, a very fun stream. Next stream will probably also be a little bit longer, just because there's so much to play. There's so much depth of flavor to this new season. But for now, it has been 3 hours of stream. That is the most I can really offer you guys at this time. Thank you for coming out and for being excited about the set with me. So next week you will have a red deck with who? Jill, Okami, Ryu? Probably all three. Probably one for each. I'll grind for the one Jill card I need, and then we'll play Jill. Jill I'm not the best at, but I was planning to play Rathalos as well as probably Amaterasu, yeah. Maybe not Ryu. I can try to build Ryu, Denjin Renki. I'll try to build all four, I guess. Why not? Why not build all four? It's not that hard to do. So yeah, next week will be the red stream. I feel like that's what people want to see. That's what I want to play. There will be more green in the future, more black in the future. But next week will be red. Those are probably going to be the 3 colors we play this month. Because this week was mostly green and purple. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what we end up playing. I'm excited for this set. There's so much to play. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. I hope you had fun tonight. I hope to see you next week. I hope you have a good night and enjoy the cards. I bless your polls, and I bless your rank luck. I can't wait for Burn. Oh yeah, we'll play some Burn. I'll mess around with that Jin Saotome card. That's going to be one of the cards I'm going to be testing for sure. So thank you to everybody for playing TEPPEN with me. It's always a lot of fun. I hope you guys had fun too. As always, please like the video if you liked the video. Subscribe if you subscribed. Once again, I'm Scontulus, and I'll see you in the next one.